6:30, let's call this meeting to order. Welcome, everybody. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Do we have additions to the agenda? No? Okay, no chair's remarks. Open public comment for items not on the agenda.
Could we just get an update on this town van? Has it been registered yet?
We need that information from Mr. Walker.
You're waiting for what?
Check with David. Is David coming tonight?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't come with me.
Okay, we'll find out for you.
Okay, thank you.
And then, registered. Okay, anything else? Okay, Treasurer's Quarterly Report. Come on, Grammy.
Where would you like me to be?
Wherever you would like to be is fine.
Back in my office?
No, that's where you want to be.
You asked me that, where I'd like to be.
Yeah, you can
Smarty.
do Bradley.
Okay, when I was here previously, I had told you about the delinquent taxes not being up to date.
Mm-hmm.
So they are now up to date and everything's been posted. We've caught up with that end of it.
Great.
The new cash module that we have is working wonderfully. It has made the process of recording all the deposits much easier and less time consuming. So that was a good purchase on the town's part. I have a question from the fire department. They submitted an invoice that is dated 7/18/25. It was for the RAD 57 that you guys had okayed for last year. They only just got it. He wonders if he can have that put on last year's budget, because it was requested for last year, or if it has to be paid on this year's budget. And
What is we have to go by the treasurer's recommendation, wouldn't we, Board?
I'm okay with doing it on last year's budget. If it's okay, I think you guys have to approve it because he didn't ask for it, I don't believe. He didn't get back to me, so he didn't ask for you to carry it over for this year. So I think you would have to okay that to be done.
Okay, Board, what is your pleasure?
How much are we talking here?
How much was it?
It was for the whole invoice, $4,505.13.
That puts me in an awkward position,
It does.
because I'm never allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I
You've never
didn't
had
want to
anything
do it
like
if it
that
was against the rules.
You know, the date of the invoices.
Yeah, that's when, and that's
I know,
what
so that,
I told him that when I emailed him back, was that it should be done on this year's because of the date of the invoice, and I asked him if he had asked to carry the money over towards it.
yeah, that's what you would have had to do if you were anticipating it
Yeah,
crossing the line.
crossing the line.
I don't know.
It's-
I've never been able to pull that off.
It's up to you. If you tell me no, then I'll tell him no. That's fine with me, however you guys decide.
Y'all
So
can-
he just doesn't want to put it on this year's budget, or?
I think he wanted to use up what was left from last year instead of using this year's, but it's usually not done without them asking by June
Before,
30th.
to carry it over, yeah.
Shelley?
It's also an awkward position for me.
We have a lot of awkwardness here tonight.
You'll have to fill me in, I'm a little late,
Okay,
which is also awkward.
Raised her here.
Alex, we did approve the purchase of these, but they didn't invoice until after, well, till the 18th of July, which is after June 30th.
And there wasn't a request to carry the funds over to pay the bill.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty stern on that in the past.
Yeah, I've never heard of us doing it, but it's up to
I
you.
think we have another item on the agenda too that's smaller, so I think we just need to bear that in mind too.
Yeah,
While making this
yep.
decision.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, does anybody want to make a motion or just
What
not take?
what was he purchasing? What was it for?
It was the RAD 57, it was the kit, I think that, did it test the blood or something for,
I think the
Oxygen
oxygen
levels
in the blood correctly.
it was something for their EMS. And I know they had asked in May, I believe, for ordering it.
Boy, that's still close to the end of the fiscal year
Yeah, it
to
is.
order it.
We had delayed it, right, cause if I remember right, cause we didn't have, he wasn't here, so he was
Yeah.
at training,
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't have all the information,
Yeah.
so we delayed it.
So do we have to, if we wanted to use this year's budget, do we have to move that or just tell our treasurer to tell them it's this year?
Yeah, because technically a no vote is a no vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or? I believe that's a no vote.
Okay, so he has to use it for this year's.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for that. And then the grand list module, I finally got access to it today. Yes, and we are needing to print tax bills. The password was updated at some point and updated sneakily. And I had to go through Nemrick to get it so that I could get it corrected. So, the grand list, they were working on it today until 5 o'clock and finally printed off a finalized version of it so that we can then do a tax rate. So we will have to have a special meeting for you to approve it once we do the tax rate.
Okay, so
And then tax bills will have to be printed immediately.
Jesse?
And sent out.
I'm not sure if Kathy knew that I was sitting right behind her or not, but there was no sneakily about anything.
Not from you. Not
It wasn't
you.
from Chad either.
No,
The password
no,
was
it
the same
it-
password.
No,
No,
it was
no,
not,
no.
Okay,
it was not.
well, the way that it just came out,
No, it was not the listers.
No.
It was not the
so
listers.
everybody is clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
We got the
not
password
listers.
updated today,
Yes.
and
Yeah, it was not the
moving forward,
listers.
it'll,
It was not the listers.
the way that that sounded, it certainly raised a
I
hair or
I
two.
apologize, it was not the listers.
Thank you.
I took it totally as being in the
Well, you
treasurer's
guys are
office.
a little bit more involved with the, now I
No,
understand.
yes.
Yeah.
So, we will be able now to figure out the tax rate and hopefully have that done tomorrow.
So, we need to have a special meeting so we can set it
Yes,
before it's.
so you can approve it, yes.
Okay. Okay, you're definite you'll have it done tomorrow?
I'm hoping to. I just got the grand list from the listers at 5 o'clock, so
Okay,
I haven't had time to
all right.
do with that.
Okay. Continue.
And that was pretty much it, so, yeah, the tax bills need to be in the mail by Monday, yeah. So we're cutting it short, very short.
Okay. So, we need to, yes, sir.
With that new grand list software, does it look like that's gonna resolve the problems we've had with that previously? How did it look to you?
I have never looked at it before, so
Okay.
I can't tell you, I've never been a process of doing the tax bills or setting the tax rate, so
Okay.
this is all brand new to me because I was never included in that in the almost 10 years that I've worked here.
Okay.
So Jesse, you were shaking your head no,
I know that today was a lot of fun.
marathon.
Once we got the guy from, Chris from Nimrick to remote into the computer and figure out where everything needed to go, it was a learning experience for sure.
And it's new listers, new me, and none of us have ever done it before, so
And you're gonna have it out by Monday.
I pray to God that I do.
Guys are great. No kidding. Well
Great
done.
job. We'll have the meetings. When do you folks want to meet? Because they can't even run them until we
Right.
set a tax rate.
How quick do you think you'll have the rate tomorrow? Are you saying tomorrow or you don't know?
I don't know, I'm gonna have to get help from, another treasurer that has offered to help me, so.
Why don't you let us know?
Yes, I'll let you know as soon as we get it.
Okay. Thank you for all your hard work, both of you. All of you. Good job. Okay, minute approval.
Can we do both of those at once?
You can do that if you would like to, sir.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the regular meeting minutes of July 15th, 2025, and special meeting of July 30th, 2025,
As written.
as written.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes have been approved. Okay, warrant?
Madam Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I move that we approve payment of the following warrant. 3T accounts payable, $29,858. 4T accounts payable, $70,582.12. 28S payroll, $16,877.27. 29S payroll, $14,883.06. 30S payroll, $15,744.95, and $286.81.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Listers appointment, Judy Miller. Hi, Judy.
Hello.
So does everybody know Judy? Okay. So we entertain a motion to appoint Judy as a lister.
Madam Chair, you want, go ahead.
Don't ask me
No,
to
go
answer.
ahead.
I just said so moved.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Hearing none.
You got it.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You'll have fun.
Welcome aboard.
Jesse's he's a good teacher. He's been going through a battle of fire. After today, he probably knows it inside and out. Thank you. Cemetery Committee appointment, June Turner. Does everybody know June?
Brandon.
No.
Oh, Brandon, could you stand up so?
There's a wall between us.
Hi, June.
Okay, would entertain a motion to appoint June Turner to the Cemetery Committee?
I'm not,
Okay, somebody.
Go ahead.
I would make a motion to appoint June Turner to the Cemetery Committee. Do we have a second?
second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
You got a unanimous vote, okay? All right, Cemetery Committee, who's up?
Okay, so, on the hours for the cemetery, we have the option to lock the gates and then post the hours that the gates would be open. Or we can leave them totally unlocked as long as there's no vandalism or other issues to go with it. And the cemetery committee has kind of opted for leaving them unlocked, because otherwise somebody's gotta be at somebody's beck and call to go unlock the gates from whatever hour to whatever hour.
Okay, so does that mean all the gates be unlocked?
All the gates should be unlocked.
All right.
Have you had any problem with vandalism in the cemeteries at all?
There was a little bit in the North Cemetery, but it seems to be an isolated incident, and there hasn't been anything after that.
Okay. They will need a motion because we had a motion to lock them.
Okay.
So we do need a motion, folks.
Madam
Jen?
Chair, I move that we leave the cemeteries unlocked.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Is there more discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, tree pruning at Tyler Cemetery.
We got 2 quotes to prune the tree in the right-hand corner of Tyler Cemetery. One is from Chuck Mayotte, Mayotte's Tree Service in Guilford for $1,500. The other one's from Anson Baldwin / D&E Tree Service for $1,200 to $1,500.
And you have money?
That I don't know. If we have money, could we go ahead? I mean, I haven't even looked at the budget. All I know is what's in the town report.
Do you know off the top of your head?
No, I could have looked had I known, but I've been dealing with other stuff.
That's fine, yeah, that's fine.
Um,
I don't even mind postponing it until the next meeting, and then we'll give
Okay.
Kathy some space and
That'd be
that.
great.
All right.
Thanks.
And then the abutter next to the cemetery, he's chatted with Melissa, and he's willing to put something in writing that it's okay if we go in and prune the tree. He doesn't have any problem with us going on his little portion of the lawn. But we didn't know if the town had some kind of a permission form already created, or if we just get him to sign something.
Just get him to sign something, I would say.
Think so. Yeah.
It's a good idea for the future, though.
Okay, there you go. All right, and at the Tyler Cemetery, last time we reported that the gate holders, the gate pins were broken. They have been replaced with a sturdier version, so that's all set there. The sign at Tyler Cemetery has been painted. I submitted an invoice to Kathy yesterday morning, so we're all set there. And then we're working on an estimate from Abby Eddy and another person that Melissa has spoken to, seeing whether we should repair all the cracked stones and the broken stones in Tyler Cemetery this year, or if we should just go with the cracked ones, get them done, and then next year dig into the broken ones. So we'll, after we find out what our budget is, then we'll come back with that.
Okay,
Alrighty?
I take it we're gonna see you next meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, Green Up Day expense. Oh, yes. I'm gonna come in to see Heidi. I'm gonna research, because I believe that the motion made by the board was to have it open-ended, that whatever was charged for the cornerstones was whatever was being charged to the town. But I'm going to see if I can find that motion in previous minutes. And I'll
I
try
mean,
to,
at this point, we're paying $25 for everybody who buys a cemetery plot.
yeah.
And that's been going on since 2023.
And before that, we were paying $165 and not getting anything. So
Yeah.
when you were charging, and we were charging $100 for a lot, so we were losing money.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so we are now, so I'll come in tomorrow,
okay.
okay? And thank you for bringing that to our attention. Okay, Green Up Day expenses. We have a letter. Shelley, do you want to handle this?
I'm sorry, Madam Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
was there a question about the cornerstones?
Yes, ma'am.
The lot price is then plus $250 for the cornerstones.
But I believe that the motion was to the cost. We did not set a cost, I don't think. So we're gonna check that out.
No, there was. It's the cost of the lot plus cornerstones.
Right.
That was done at town meeting several years ago.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in writing so we have it. Thank you.
That's what we've been doing for several years.
Yeah, but we're losing money on it, so we need to catch up.
On the cornerstones,
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're much.
Abby, it was the lot plus cornerstones. So if we're not charging the correct price of cornerstones, then.
Yeah, that's what we're checking into.
Right.
Thank you.
I'll be quiet. Mind my own business.
That is part of your business, you're a resident.
Yes.
Okay, so Shelley, do you want to take this or do you want me to? Green update. Ms. Rosinski had submitted a bill after the June 30th date. So what is your pleasure, folks?
I was hoping she'd be here, because my thought was we should kind of let her decide as far as, I don't think we can give her money as we just decided, right? Because it came in after the date. So, I think we need to let her decide if she wants to take it out of this year or not. Because she said she could do it for 100, right? And that would leave her 50. So she wouldn't have enough for this year. That was my thought, is that she needs to decide what she wants to do with that. If she's-
What do we have for discretionary spending at select board? Do we have any?
We do have, what's our budget? Okay. Good day. Trust funds. I think. Okay, here we go. We have $1,000.
What's Hannah, do you know what the receipts were for Hannah for green update?
Well, she gave me one receipt that totaled $72, and then on the second receipt, she only gave me a copy of the menu and wrote that the receipt was lost. So I actually only have $72 for the receipt. I don't. And I in the email, I had asked her for a receipt for this other one. Whether it be a credit card statement but I have not heard back from her.
Do you think she'll be
The
able
total was 124 for both,
Her total was 124?
124 for both,
Oh, but there's no receipt for the.
but no receipt for the second one.
What was it that there was no receipt for? Does it say what it's for?
It was for Antonio's, I believe it was, she's got $52 written down.
So from my perspective, she's a pretty trustworthy person. I'd make a motion that, unless it's like real out of policy, that we just reimburse her the $124 out of our discretionary spending.
That's okay. That is his motion. Does he have a second?
Second.
My only thought is the second one, if we get flagged for that for an audit, we would be in trouble for giving her money without a receipt. That's my only thought. That's why I questioned this.
Well, pending proof of
How
the
about
pizza
up to
purchase.
124?
Yeah,
Pending receipt.
up to $125,
Pending receipt.
pending receipt for proof of expense.
All right, thank you.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Is there further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much. Animal control contract for services. So you all have a copy of the contract. And cost is $7,682 for the 12-month period.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
so when I didn't run for constable again, I know that the gentleman that did decided that he didn't want to do animal control in Vernon anymore. And then I found out we contracted with the sheriff's department. Obviously, it's $7,000 that I used to volunteer. The reason that Chad and I ran again this year for constable and second constable was we're hoping to get it back to the point where that service can again be volunteered rather than having it cost us $7,000 a year. I know that they do provide rabies clinic, I think, and maybe a couple other things, but for that kind of money, I don't see why we wouldn't just go with somebody that's willing to volunteer the position. And I mean, it's always been a constable and second constable, always done animal control. But just one little hiccup in the chain seems to have cost us a little bit of money. I don't remember what it was last year, but I think it was just around $6,000, wasn't it?
Comes from dog license fees,
Separate dog license fees, right?
so it's not a cost to the town. It's through
The dog license fees cover it.
It comes out of dog license fees, but that money we had just been accruing and we were using it for miscellaneous stuff. Like, I never had to dip into it. I just don't see a point in,
It was, I think it was being used previously for odd animal control purposes.
I think it's being used for the animal control officer, but we are not currently collecting enough to continue to carry this contract.
right, I know back my last year of doing it, I think Tim said that the budget, the total in the budget was around 11,000. I don't know what it costs every year for the dog licenses and stuff like that, but I know that I used to go knock on doors and remind people to get their dogs registered, and I did it as a service for the town because that was the position that I had gone for. So if Chad and I are still willing to get back to that, I can't see spending $7,000 for animal control.
Ward, what is your pleasure? Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, of
And Chad, too.
Is there a state statute? What does that say as far as what we're required to do for animal control? I mean, I'm assuming it's always been a constable, so that's.
But we usually appoint an animal control officer, right?
Yeah. And historically, it was always a second constable.
So Jesse, if someone calls you Saturday night at midnight, loose dog, you're willing to deal with it?
I did it for 5 years and didn't charge the town a thing. I think the first 3 or 4 months, I had found out that I could get paid by the hour. And the way that Cindy wanted me to tally my hours and the things that she wanted, it wasn't worth it. So for the remainder of the time I was constable, I just volunteered it.
I don't know, it comes to mind that we've had some more complicated situations.
We have.
And a bit of court time.
And yeah,
Is it possible that the constable, second constable could do it for the rest of the year? And then we put in an article and for March town meeting, that we do a little stipend for them? As opposed to a huge $7,000 contract?
Shelley's shaking her head no, but I know that it came up not too long ago.
You can fund it, but we wouldn't be able to go back to having the animal control officer through the sheriff's department if we chose to go back.
So once we're out,
Because then it would, once we're out, and then it would be at a higher rate if you decided to go back. That's all I'm saying. Just so that
There is the possibility of increasing the town fee in the state statute. But
Right.
that being said, the state just increased their fee last year, so people are just getting used to that increase.
Mhm.
So I don't think it would be wise to say, oh, let's.
for the
Just,
dog
yeah.
licenses.
Right?
Yeah.
There's plenty in the budget for this contract, however, it's the next contract that we're concerned about, that we'd be able to meet that threshold with the fees that's being collected this time, and the remainder of what's in that
And I appreciate Georgia mentioned something about a stipend. I know it has come up in the past, but again, I just, for the amount of hours that they're down here and what they're doing, I can't see that kind of money getting spent when the only big benefit out of it is the rabies clinic. And I feel like between Chad and I, if we got a hold of a couple of places, we could figure it out. Like, I just realized that was on the sheet tonight, so I was here for Judy and saw that and figured I'd stay, but.
On board?
I wasn't here for the beginning of the more complicated. I've only heard the tail end, but is it really a benefit to have law enforcement involved in those kind of situations we're dealing with?
It has been, because we've had some complicated cases where there's been a lot of court time. We had a vicious dog hearing. We had to deal with a lot with that. There was a lot of time put in just for that one situation. I can get you more information if you'd like to table it.
Let's table it. Okay,
Make a
board,
decision.
take it for the next meeting when we have more information. So parade permit. We have one from Lori Cornelier, who's the activities director at Vernon Green, for a classic car show Father's Day parade. On Saturday, September 20th, with the rain date being Sunday, September 21st, from 10 to 10:30 or 11. Assembling at the Smead property and going down Greenway Drive and then back. It's old cars and motorcycles, classic cars.
And is this part of the Vernon Green? They do that parade each year?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, thank you.
What is your pleasure, board?
We had approved it for the first time.
Right, they changed the date.
They're just the dates because of the weather.
Madam Chair, I move we approve the parade application as written.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? We have another one. Do you want to address it under your admin report? Since I don't have paperwork, I can't read it.
But we still need approval though, because it's a new one.
Okay, so what's the date of that one?
That one is, I do believe, is it the Saturday?
The ninth, August
The
9th.
9th. Okay, it's for a bus to kind of mirror Kelly Winch's route when she was driving bus in town. And there up to 3 buses will be going. And it'll start at the Advent Christian Church. And that's what that parade permit is for.
That's this weekend.
This weekend. So what is your pleasure, folks?
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we approve this parade permit. Do you need to have the date?
Yeah, it's the 9th. It's just,
On the 9th,
and what are the hours?
from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And those out in TV land, if you wish, you may stand and wave as the buses go by if you wish to honor her. The motion has carried. Town admin report.
I just have one thing to add, that the Wyndham Regional Plan was updated and adopted by Wyndham Regional Commission at the regular meeting on July 29th. And just to reiterate that we have been working on setting the tax rate and hope to get tax bills out on time.
Sir?
One thing on that, they put the regional plan online. It's out there on the web, you can look at it. It's quite a document. It's got really, really good maps, really good documentation. The Wyndham and the subcommittee spent like a year putting that together. And it's gonna be a nice format when we start putting our town plan together to look at the way they did it, because it's beauty.
Don't they have 35 days for the public to weigh in on this?
Yes,
So check it out. If you like it, let them know. If you have concerns with it, let them know within 35 days. Okay, Brandon, we need to go into executive session.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I move we enter executive session for the appointment or employment or evaluation of a public officer or employee.
With Shelley,
Yeah, with town administrator.
okay,
And
and our treasurer.
And our treasurer.
Do we have a second?
second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are in executive session at 7:06. We went into executive session at 7:06. We came out at 7:31. No action was taken. The board has, do we have a motion to hire her first?
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we hire June Turner as Vernon's bookkeeper. We're gonna pay her $27 an hour for 32 hours per week.
Do we have a second? Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
One abstention. The motion carries. Welcome on board. You'll be starting, when will you be starting?
I'm 18th for which, probably 18th.
Yeah.
18th.
All right.
So that's when you'll be done in the library then. So, you know. Okay.
Okay.
Now, are we gonna do the letter, or are we gonna make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we pay our interim treasurer $34 an hour.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much, and thank you very much. You've held us through a lot. Thank you. Okay, we need another executive session for town administrator review.
Madam Chair, I move we enter executive session for the appointment or employment or evaluation of a public officer or employee.
Do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are in at 7:34. Okay, we went into executive session at 7:34. We came out at 7:58. No action was taken. Our next regular meeting is August 19th. And we'll be letting you know when our special meeting is to set the tax rate. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are out at 7:59. Good night.